Thank you, Tammy. Moving to Ukraine, if I may. The president has been discussing Ukraine peace efforts with foreign leaders. We heard it from the White House over the weekend about the call with Erdogan. We heard him saying it today with Canadian Prime Minister. The caveat that you cannot, walk us into the White House discussion. Let me ask you this. Does that mean that you guys are staying very much as a key mediators, contrary to the media reports, and that following minerals deal, talks are entering right now into a new phase?
Well, first I can tell you, of course, there were some erroneous reports, fake reports about the nature of where we stand. I made a number of comments in the midst of those reports debunking them. The fact is that Ukraine, of course, we've been its largest supporter. We remain its largest supporter. We remain within our posture of being mediators within this framework. But as I think I said to you last Tuesday, a week ago, was that we do recognize, and everyone has to, that both parties must come up with their proposals for an enduring peace, that we are looking for that progress. And that is because we have a time, in our minds, the president has noted that this can't go on forever, as has the secretary. And so the framework of if we were to withdraw as a mediator would come if we don't see progress from the parties. And we do. The president has made recent comments about his continuing optimism about what was possible. And, of course, the secretary also has been traveling a great deal and continues to. But our commitment is not one that is fainting. It is not one that was brief. This is a commitment that, while styles might change on occasion or the nature of the strategies might change, but our commitment remains the same. And again, it is reliant on the parties showing us that progress is possible, that they're working for progress, that steps are being taken for progress. And then the president, who is in charge of how this proceeds, will make his determination. He's, of course, involved with all of the parties in this regard, along, of course, with Secretary of State Marco Rubio and, of course, the interim NSA. So we're sure about that. I appreciate you bringing it up because there's a lot of fake news. I think we've been extremely clear, and I appreciate the opportunity to be clear again about our commitment to Ukraine.
Thanks so much for that. When you say both parties, I'm failing to understand why Ukraine is in this let's say, group. Ukraine did everything you asked them for, to do. They signed the agreement.
Yes. Well, yes, and I've enjoyed being at the summits, working with people, meeting my counterparts in Ukraine. Their commitment, obviously, they want this to stop, this carnage to stop. It's clear. But I'm not in every room and with every conversation. What I convey to you in my role is what the Secretary of State has said and what the President has noted, is that the parties must come together with concrete efforts and acknowledgments and ideas and strategies to end the conflict. So when that is something I convey to you, I can't. I'm not going to speak for the Ukrainians, certainly not for the Russians, but both parties, within the framework of the conversations that the negotiators and diplomats are having, must participate in that framework.